It's Tom Albright with AVNation with the Road to ISE. Integrated Systems Europe happens the 30th of January through the 2nd of February. And with me to talk about their stand is my buddy, Mr. Brad Hintze from Crestron. Welcome, sir.
Hello, Tim. It's so great to see you.
Good to see you. And I get to see you live and in person in Barcelona. Hall 3, H as in Harry 300, H300 in Hall 3. Brad, not to be silly, but it's going to be a big booth. There's going to be lots of stuff in it. So as briefly as we can, what are we going to find in the Crestron stand this time around?
We always talk about ways to shrink our booth footprint, but it is so impossible because we have so much to show and for everybody to see. First off, there are a lot of product announcements that we made last year that will be making their first appearance at ISE. So you got to come see those. On the residential side, you've got, of course, OS4. Crestron Home OS4, really beautiful UI, great experience. On the commercial side, you've got Video Bar 70, all-in-one Android bar. You've got Flex Pods for really great audio in those multi-purpose spaces. And then, of course, we're going to be talking a lot about NBX. We'll be talking a lot about Flex, One Beyond, and the multi-camera solutions. So there's a lot of really great stuff that we'll be showing off in our booth, plus a few announcements that we're working on, and we'll give you the details once we get closer.
So nothing today, nothing you're going to reveal to me. Okay. All right. I have to try.
Dan has sworn me to secrecy until we get there.
Okay. I can appreciate that. You mentioned that you guys have done a lot of announcements this year, and you have, right? Infocom, lots of stuff, obviously, OS4 at CEDIA. Why is it important for folks to get their hands on these products at shows like ISE?
We all, when you feel it, when you touch it, when you see it, it becomes real suddenly. And then you can have that confidence to recommend it to a customer or deploy it on your own site. And you just get so much value out of seeing those products. More importantly, one of the things that I love about the shows is the people that actually built the products, that specified it, that know all the ins and outs. They're the ones oftentimes standing right next to the product. And so you really find some nuggets and little details that you don't get just reading the manual or looking at it on the website.
Yeah, absolutely. Before I let you go, obviously we're coming out of COVID. A lot of us are still feeling some of that impact. Talk for a second about where Crestron is as far as the supply chain system.
We are finally to a point where we can stop talking about supply chain now, which is awesome because it feels like it's been such a huge topic. We're project ready. If you've got a project and you need Crestron gear for it, we can get that for you. Almost all of our SKUs are ready for that. We have a couple of minor outliers on that, but even those are improving on a daily basis. So over 90% of our SKUs are on hand, available now. And the rest of them are a matter of just a couple of weeks. And so give us a shot, place an order. We'll show that we can deliver it to you, and we're ready now for your project.
All right, Brad, we will see you at Hall 3 H300. If somebody's not going to ISE, it means they don't get to hang out with you. But if they're not going and they want to follow along with everything that Crestron will be talking about that week, how do they do that?
On our website, crestron.com, obviously, and then all the socials. We've got a lot of stuff, big things planned around the event, and so you'll see all of that on Twitter, on LinkedIn, and on Instagram as well.
Very good, Brad Hintze from Crestron. Thank you, sir. Again, H300 in Hall 3 is where we'll find him and Crestron. For us, for AVNation, go by our website, avnation.tv. That's avnation.tv, and follow along as we also head to ISE 2024, the 30th of January through the 2nd of February. All that and more at avnation.tv. That's avnation.tv.